Right. Recording in progress. Okay, ladies, welcome to this our meeting. We are smack dab in the middle of summer, and because I'm using my other computer, so sometimes my internet gets iffy with it. So if you're losing me or I'm losing you, please let me know. Already saying that it is unstable. So guys, welcome to this our meeting. It's Monday, June the 28th. Welcome, and yeah, we are smack dab in the middle of summer, and this is with Avon. It is kind of hit and miss in the summertime. Work a little bit harder because people go on vacation and stuff, so it does get a little more challenging for us, I think. So we have to work a little bit harder in the summertime. But last summer we did do well. We didn't Most of you did not miss a beat in last. I really hope that this summer will be the same. So welcome, guys, to this our meeting. Our inspirational quote says, "Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts." And I think that this is really very this is exactly what we need right now during this season, this kind of in between season. It's not a destination. It is that and then that's it. It's always a work in progress. And failure is not fatal. We fail so much, and that is a part of business. Failure is a part of business. Some people say that there are no failures, but when things don't work out, they fail. But the important thing is there are lessons to be learned in the failure, and that is what we take from the experience, the lessons that we learn. However, it is the courage to continue that really counts amidst the ups and the downs, and there are constantly things that knocks us. There are people that will discourage us as well. There are situations and circumstances that discourages us, that makes us even feel like failures, which is something that we should not feel like, because the experience does not make us. It is an experience. We go through it, but it is not us, right? So we must not think that we are a failure. We failed, but we are not a failure. But we must continue, and it is the courage, it is that thing that pushes us to keep going, that really counts in the long run. So that's our inspirational quote today, that we will definitely push forward as we continue to build our business. Anybody has any comments that they want to make on our inspirational quotes today? Any experience that you've had that you felt like giving up and you just kept going? Oh,
Oh,
it's gonna be one of those days, guys, when
that nobody talks.
we're in business. We all must have gone through stuff.
Well, me is when people see, like, especially at work, if they hear that I sell Avon, and they be like, "Oh, wow!" And I sometimes say, Do you want to see a book, or what is it that you used to wear, or what is it that you like?" Oh, I haven't worn that in 30 years, and I asked them why. And some people say that's weird, though. It kind of make me feel sometimes that Avon is like beneath them. But I tell them I wear a lot of different things. I wear expensive. I wear Avon. I wear oils. I just like to smell good. So I like just about any kind of smell good. Bath and Body Works. So I don't say I would never wear that, you know. But when people say that to me, it's like, wow, you know, this is really just as good as that $100 or $300 cologne you have on. It's just as good. They smell good. It's the same thing. But then sometimes I do tell people, you know, everybody like expensive because that's what they go by, the price, to say that I paid this money or this much for this. But I said, you want inexpensive too. So you wearing your expensive stuff every day, and then you're gonna go get more and more and more. But when you get Avon, you can wear that, and then you don't have to worry about when you run out because it's not gonna cost you $100. That's how I look at it. So I like both, you know. But people do try to make you think that this is beneath them.
You know, that is a very, very important note. That is really very important to mention. I think all of us have felt that from one at one point or another, when
Mm-hmm.
people have made us feel like, oh, Avon, and oh, I don't wear that. And
Right.
especially, and then these same people will want to come and borrow money from you,
Oh
or
yeah.
or they want to order something and don't want to pay for it. So, but they're wearing the expensive stuff. And they'll tell you all the time. I mean, the business people and the leaders will tell you all of the fragrances are made most times at the same place. Most of them are created by the same people, because it's not a whole lot of people that do that kind of that create
Mm-hmm.
fragrances. And so, it is. And the good thing is, now we have different price points,
Mm-hmm.
that people can purchase. So it's just like, you just have to take them as they come. But it does, I agree with you, Jeannie. Sometimes it'll make you feel like, you want to just step back a bit, because
Right.
it does get a little
I have a funny joke for you. My first customer yesterday was a
mm,
gentleman,
mm,
and he came and he said, "Oh, I have a question for you. You sell men's fragrances?" I
mm,
said, "Yes." He's like, "I'm looking for this particular one called Black Suede."
mm,
Mm-hmm.
I said, "Oh, yes, I have it right here." And he says to me, "Oh, I went to Macy's, yes, the previous day, and I asked them if they had it, and they were like, oh, they've never heard of it." I went to
Mm.
another perfume store in the mall, and they said they never heard of it. But I've been wearing it for years, so I couldn't understand why they've never heard of it. So I said, that's because it's only sold by Avon. And he was like, huh? Avon? So I said, yes. And now he's been wearing a fragrance for how many years? 30. So he said, for the past 30 years.
wow.
And I guess his wife, bought it for him,
Right.
and he wore it. And he never knew that the fragrance was Avon. Never
Wow.
knew that the fragrance. So
Wow.
sometimes people they know it smells awesome, and because Avon, I'm gonna say Avon, or grandma's Avon,
Mm-hmm.
or Avon back then, I guess people, thought of it, or I wouldn't say back then, I'm gonna say somewhere in the middle is where I believe people underestimated Avon, and thought that Avon is less than. for people to think that, because I believe back then when it was started, that used to be what everybody wore. You understand what I'm saying? So it had to be some time within the middle where, you know, where we've been exposed to all these other fragrances or all these other high-end products that people have disregarded Avon. But the funny thing about it is the fragrances that were there back then, they're still here now. You know, people are still wearing them, whether or not they know it's Avon or not. They're still wearing them, and it's still around. So sometimes I look at people and they come and they ask for these expensive fragrances just because, not necessarily that they were, but just because someone else asked them for it. Or they were having a conversation and someone might interject, oh, I wear Macy's fragrance. And I like to laugh at myself and say, I didn't know Macy's have fragrances. Right. I laugh at myself and say, poor things, but people will be people. And I'm not gonna stop, pushing our Avon fragrances. But what I like now is when I say to someone, or if I show someone Reach, for example, or even Artisan, and they're like, oh, I like that. How much is that? And you hit them with, oh, $64 or $42, and they look at you like, what? And I'm like, yes. We sell lower end, and now we do sell high end. You know what I mean? So, what are you gonna do now? So let's see what the problem is. Let's see if the problem is the fact that it's Avon and it's $4, or the fact that it doesn't say Gucci or something else. You understand what I'm saying? So, I mean, we will be there forever, because at some point in time the rest will fade away, but we'll still be here because we've been here for 135 years, and no matter how they try, they'll never compete with 135 years.
Right. You're absolutely right.
That's right.
That's why I tell them though, Avon is a name brand too. It's just not a name brand.
It is. So that's the part where it says, it is the courage to continue that counts. So, they can stay there with their naysaying, but we will continue because we know we will stand by what we sell.
And see, with me, I get discouraged. With one campaign, I have enough. Then the next campaign, I don't. And like, wait a minute, what am I doing that is not so right, or what should I need? What do I need to do to get that sales up? And like I was telling in Sister Angela last week, I was ready. I said the meeting was last Monday. I was prepared and I was ready. And she had me left. She said, no, it's the following week. I said, oh, darn. But nevertheless, one of my customers, it's that new fragrance that's out called Innocent something for $55. She's in love with that. When I say she's in love with, she ordered that 2 sets, and then she ordered the other set for $85. And she said to me last Monday, she said, keep doing what you're doing. I know you get discouraged. I said, yes, I do, because I wanted to quit. Then I said, no, being that my customers love ordering, so I'm going to keep pushing myself to do better.
Absolutely.
When she got her bill, she said 134, is that too much? She said, let me tell you something. When it comes to me, ain't nothing too much for me to spend. All right, no problem. No problem. No problem. Because you got some customers, they'll order a whole lot of stuff, and then when they ask for a total, and when you give them the total, oh, could you take this off? Could you take that off? Oh, no, I'm going to go ahead and get it. Then you be stuck.
Yes. Absolutely, guys. Absolutely. Anything else anybody want to add? Caritha, anything you want to add now or later?
Probably later into the meeting.
Good. All right, thanks guys. That was really spirited and really important points to add to the conversation.
Welcome.
Hi Kayla, welcome.
Are you Angeline?
Hearing the feedback or it's just me?
Yes, yes. Mute the other thing, Angeline.
Excuse me, y'all. If y'all don't hear me saying nothing, I'm muting my device because where I live at, the power went off in the area and the alarm keep going off. So I don't want y'all to hear the alarm.
Okay.
All right, that's better.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Hi Kayla, welcome. Good to see you on.
Hi.
Yes, guys, we definitely have to push, and Avon's mission is to celebrate women's power to make a beautiful and positive impact in the world, and we definitely continue to do so. At this point, we were really congratulating Miss Jeannie on her vending. To me, that was a major one that she did this weekend, and so super proud of her. And the way that she conducted herself, the way she prepared herself. And I can talk about it from my point of view before she speak of her experience. Weeks before, she said that, she want to start shopping for it. And she, little by little, she was shopping for it to spread the investment, because it is an investment. And she prepared herself. She talked about, what she gonna put on her table, and she got somebody to assist her with the table cover. She had her t-shirt made and everything. She consulted with Tamra and myself about pricing, about what items to be put to have with her on the day of. And I just admired the way she went about preparing herself for this vending opportunity. And I'm just super proud of her. And so we're gonna ask Jeannie to share with us at this point what that experience. It wasn't her first rodeo, but I think that this one was bigger. So Jeannie will share with us her experience at this time.
Yes, I thank you and Tamra though, because they really did help me out. I had a lot of questions. I've done it before, but it wasn't successful at all. But this time it was really big. So I did learn something from them. I wanted to set my table up to draw people's attention to see, what here, what's over here. So when they came, and that's when they were interested in, oh, I remember this, like Angeline saying through the whole meeting. But I just asked them, well, what is it that you used to use if you haven't used it? What is it that your mom used to use? And then they would tell me, and then I will let them know, well, we have this different now, but we still have this. So just communicating with them to just try to get them to purchase something, because let them know, like Angeline always say, Avon is definitely still here. So a lot of people don't, how you said, they don't want to buy because it's like, I don't know, it's beneath them. But I just kind of let them know, and I sprayed stuff. So I had a lot of samples on my table to let them use and take with them. I sprayed it with paper like y'all do in the store and let them smell it. And I tell them, walk around, come back, let it dry a little and then just see how it smells, because some of them, the perfumes really have to settle. So I had some people, I even had some young kids, young guys, buying Perceive. And it was like, this really smells good. And, they asked me, what do you think I should try? And I'd say, try this or try that. So just communicating with the people and being how you said, not assertive, but paying attention. Because I noticed some people was in their phones when people was coming to their table, and if you're not paying attention to the customer, they're gonna walk on by. Yeah. So my thing is like, hello, how you doing? You know, is it something that you would like to try? You know, just try to have a conversation with them to try to get them to purchase, and just don't let them look. You have to try to like pull them in to try something. So I like the yap, but I did really well. So I'm trying to, you know, find some other vendings to do, and just keep on going.
All right.
Yes, that's good. Were you able to
I see you nodding your head, but it's interesting. I like it. You know, I'm always out something. I start bringing stuff, but I'm even gonna start putting stuff in my car.
Yes, yes. Were you able to make any
able to what?
with other vendors?
I did go around to all the tables. I've actually purchased some things from their tables because they came and purchased from me. So I purchased from different people. I did speak to people. I got their cards. I had their emails, you know, and keep contact with them and just spread their information around. And it's just that just socializing with people, just talking to networking is the word they call it, just networking with people. So I did meet one lady who used to sell. She wants to sell again. So I did call her last night and I let her know if she needed any help going online, signing up, let me know. But she said she was going to do it, but I didn't hear from her today. So I'm going to give her a couple of days and see. And that's the first time anybody came to me and wanted to be a representative.
So you gave her your link?
Yes, she got my card. She purchased Skin So Soft 2 bottles. She took my card and she just asked me a lot of questions. She wanted to know how different it was, how it works. And I told her a lot of stuff is online now. So she does remember that. So I think she recently stopped selling. Okay. Like within the last couple of years, she stopped selling. But she do know everything is online. So she wants to get back into it. So I told her, just let me know, you know, and the website can just kind of fill her in whatever she needs. So hopefully she calls. We'll do it.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Anybody has any comments or any questions for Jeannie? Guys, come on. Okay, well, congrats again, Jeannie, and
thank you.
We're happy that you made some money,
Yes.
That's the important thing, you know. It feels good when you invest in you know, an opportunity, and you did have some returns on your investment, you know, because that's what it is. You know, and so that's good because it encourages you, you know, to continue to do so. And for the rest of us, it is not necessary for you to go to an event and vend, but what you can do is, based on what your customers purchase, you can use that as a guide to know what you can have in stock, just in case they run out of something and want it immediately, you know. And so it is important to, you know, get a feel. If you have customers that are shopping with you regularly, then you get a feel of what they purchase, and you try your best to have a few of that on hand. And people are always looking for deodorant, Skin So Soft, lotion, that kind of thing. So
wait a minute.
Huh?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was talking to Paris.
Okay. So it is important to little by little. You don't have to be going, crazy with buying a whole lot of things, but just get yourself a few things and have them, so that if your customer runs out, or somebody just says they want something, then you're able to supply that. Because too often, we've heard of people who need something desperately, and then their representative does not have it, and then they have to go elsewhere. So that is something that you can definitely do. And if you're someone that drives, you can definitely have a few items in your car. That is something I was doing it before. I had stopped doing it. Now I'm, getting back to doing that. And if you drive as well, what I have done is just print a small sign, and I put it in my car window, to attract people, to let them know that, hey, I do Avon, and so if you need anything, then you can, and my phone number is there, and my website. It's just a small sign in my rear passenger window that I put there, and I leave it there so that they know. And if those of you who have spouses, if your spouses are supportive and they don't mind having something in their car, you can do likewise as well, so that you get the word out. The thing to do is, every day you wake up, you should be saying to yourself, how can I get more people to know that I am an Avon rep? And that is should be our main goal every day. It should be our prayers, actually, to be saying, Lord, how can I get more people to know that I am an Avon rep? And I think, some of us who are church people, I don't think we really put our business in the hands of the Lord, and we really should. We really should. It is our business, and it is a part of our life, and God cares about everything that we do. So we should definitely put our business in the hands of the Lord every day. Lord, how can I get more people to know that I am an Avon rep? How? And you'd be surprised how ideas will come to you as to how to get more people, to know that you are an Avon rep. And that is what you should be doing. Now, any questions or comments, guys?
I have a question. What I want to do, I want to put the what do you call it, the QR code, or the RQ code. I want to put that in my window, because that shows once they put that, for their phone, take a picture of it, the whole website comes up.
Right. So
I was thinking about putting that in my car window.
Yes, I wouldn't put that alone. I would put, because what I'm thinking of doing myself, because right now the sign I have says get ready for summer fun, and it has a Skin So Soft picture, and it has the bug guard picture. Then I don't do anything without having my photograph on it. Mm-hmm. I put my photograph on it because I want people to know who they're dealing with. So but that's right. Me. I'm not saying that anybody else has to do that. That is my MO. And then I put my phone number, and I put my website there, and I put the QR code there. So it gives them the options, because if you just put the QR code, then they don't know what it is about Avon. So I put Avon buy or sell, and then you put your information there, your phone number, your website and the QR code.
Yeah, I was gonna put the letters up there.
There, so
Yeah,
they
and then
know
yeah,
that.
and then Jeannie, not everybody knows how to operate that QR code. So you can
Right.
still put it, but also put the information there as well. So people can people who are not so versatile with the QR code can also, you know, write your number and stuff like and the website address down.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you for that. Anybody else? Now, a couple of you have mentioned to me that you are interested in knowing more about the Hawaii trip. Now, there are some of us who are working hard to achieve it. I know I'm definitely working hard to achieve it. And I would never want to go to Hawaii, all the way to Hawaii by myself. So that's even more challenging for me to earn it for two. So it's a steep incline. I'm just about halfway there, and we are halfway through the year as well. So I'm pushing, though. I'm pushing because we can do it. And so guys, the way to figure out what you need to do is, so we have until campaign 2 of 2022 to earn it. Or you know what, let's say we have until campaign 26 to earn it, and we're at campaign 15 now. So we are like 11 campaigns away. When you go to your dashboard should show you where you are on the line towards the incentive. Has everybody seen that? Anybody does not know where to find that? This is where you all talk to me, guys. Come on. Does everybody know where to find this?
I can't get on the internet, Angie. Because my power is out.
It doesn't have to be
Not
right
now.
now, but I'm asking, have you
ever
seen it?
Yes.
I've seen it. Yes.
Let me see.
Kayla?
Yes.
Okay. So, guys.
We just want to make sure that everyone knows how to find the information.
Right.
You don't have to do it right now.
You don't have to. Sorry, Miss Brown. My mistake. You don't have to do it right now. I just need to know that you can find it, because that is where you will know how much you need to be, your sales need to be per campaign to earn the incentive, right? So when you look at, and you can do it yourself too, when you look at where you are now and what you are supposed to be earning. So for example, those that are brand new, I think
it's $12,000, I believe, for brand new people.
$12,000. Yes, yes.
What's 12,000?
$12,000 in sales.
Right.
Each month?
In sales.
No, for the whole year.
No. For the people who just started, their goal for the year to earn the trip is $12,000. Get it?
What about the rest of us?
So what you would do is so the rest of us on the dashboard should tell you how much you need to be doing per campaign. All right, everybody want to try? Everybody want to try to get to that now then? Let's make sure everybody is clear on it. Go to your dashboard.
Mine just tell you how much I need to do to keep the same premier level. It don't tell you about the trip, or if it do, I don't
No,
see
you
that.
have to, you go into, you're in my dashboard, Jeannie.
Scroll
Yes.
down.
You have to scroll down until you see, what the,
Oh,
what's the name
this
of
is the one I can't read it. It's so small. Yeah. I can't see it.
Just open it.
You can't expand your screen.
Show you.
I took a screen. Yeah, I took a screenshot.
Okay.
So earn a trip for one by sale. Oh, see, yeah, 16,000.
Okay.
Woo.
Yeah. But you can't stop at that, Jeannie, because remember, you have already been having your campaigns. That is for the entire year. So you would subtract all that you have done already. You understand? Up to this point. So your sale up to this point, Jeannie, if you don't mind me talking your business, your sale up to this point, you're almost at $5,000 already. So you're almost at Premier already. So the difference for you will be about $11,000 for the rest of the year. You get it?
Yeah. Push, push, push. That's what.
Yeah, yeah. So, Miss Brown, can you see yours? Or you said you have no internet, right?
And I don't have no internet, I have no power. Everything is blacked out in this area.
Okay. What about you, Kayla?
Yes, I saw it.
You see it?
Yes.
Okay. So guys, it is for you to determine whether or not you are able, willing, and or able to push towards it. All right. So it is a steep climb for most of us, especially if you weren't working on it from campaign one. It is a steep climb, but it is definitely possible. And well, let me ask you this. Who on this call would seriously want to work towards this? Who is definitely interested in working towards this? Tamra and I would like to know.
It's Jeannie.
It's for this year or next year?
The trip itself is for next year, but we have to earn it this year.
I will be.
You are interested?
Me too.
Yes, I am.
Ayla is interested. Okay.
I am.
Okay, Caritha. Okay. All right. So, huh? So we're going to come up with some suggestions. We're gonna have a dedicated meeting. We're probably gonna ask Orinthia to join with us with that. And we're going to see how best we can strategize. But guys, we can't just wish for it to happen. Wish is not going to work. It's not going to work wishing. It has to be working. And it starts with us getting books and letting people know. Again, that question I said, every day we get up, we have to be saying, how can I get more people to know that I exist as an Avon rep? Every day. And if nobody knows, or very few people know, if very few people in your contacts do not know that you are an Avon rep, if nobody on Facebook, you have a Facebook page and nobody on Facebook knows that you are a Avon rep, if you are on IG, or if you are on TikTok, or if you are on anything, if you have a YouTube channel and nobody knows that you are an Avon rep, then you already are at a disadvantage. I have to be very, very honest with you. If you have neighbors and friends and cousins and aunties and sisters and brothers, and it doesn't matter where they are in these United States, if they don't know that you're an Avon rep, it is not going to happen. I promise you. I promise you.
And to add to that, Angeline, the first thing that everyone needs to do, or the first thing that everyone needs to know, is what amount do I need to get to the goal of the trip? That's the first thing. Once you know the number, then you have to start working around that number now. What are some of the things that I can do? Don't wait for us to tell you what to do. We will give you suggestions, but what suggestions we have may not fit your personality. So what is it that I enjoy doing, or what is it that I can do to make this number? So, and one of the other things that I want you to do is, don't look at the number as this big number and say, oh, it's impossible. You're gonna have to break that number down. You have to remember that within 1 month, we have 2 campaigns. So that is 4 weeks. Within that 4 weeks and those 2 campaigns, if it says that I'm supposed to do $1,000 each campaign, then you know you have to break it down all the way to each day. So don't look at it as, I just have this, I have 2 weeks and I'm just going to work it for this 2 weeks. And I'm not going to think about, and I'm going to do it in weekly increments. Remember, you have a day. So if you have one customer a day that spends $25, or you work on it, one customer today, tomorrow, okay, if I got one customer tomorrow, let me see if I can get 2 customers the next day. So you work on the numbers on a daily increment, so the number doesn't look so big. Because when you look at the numbers so huge, that's when we become discouraged. Because I'm like, you look at it and you're like, oh my God, how am I going to do $10,000 in this short period of time, in 6 months? And within 6 months, I've only done, for Miss Jeannie, I've only done $4,000. But that is without the planning that we are going, that's going to be the effect. So now, if I did $4,000 without planning, I could do $8,000 with planning. I could do $10,000 with planning. You understand? But we all have to know that we want it, and we have to say, okay, I know I want it, but that means I'm going to have to work for it. So am I willing to work for it? And guess what? Nothing is wrong with saying, you know what, it's too steep or whatever. Nothing is wrong with that. But if you say you want it, then we have to work for it, including myself, including Angeline.
Me too, yeah.
Everyone else who wants to do it.
Yeah.
We have to work for it. You know, sometimes I even become discouraged when I see all these
Absolutely.
other people, you know, achieving these goals. But guess what? In the back of my head, I said to myself, I said, get what? They worked for it. So that's why they've earned it.
Yes.
You know, so it becomes discouraging, but we have to tell ourselves, remember the quote that Angeline had for us this today. You remember the quote, we have to work for it. You know, the moment we stop working is the moment that we have defeated the purpose. So let us plan, have the number in our heads, put it up on our computer screen, put it up wherever it is, so that we remember the number, and we can plan towards what the goal is. The small, you know, Angeline's quote, how do you eat an elephant? You know, a bit
One
by
bite
bit, or
at a
you know,
time.
one bite at a time. So,
Yep.
you know, let's chew up that elephant. Let's not just eat it, let's chew it up
Chew him up and spit him
and
out.
spit him
Yes.
out.
Yes. My thing, I have my thing as my screen,
See?
screen
Yeah,
thing
exactly.
in the back of my thing. I break it down and
Mhm.
break down the number. And as Tamara said, you know, and I look at it, I'm like, ooh, have I ever been?
It's
But you
scary.
know
It's
what?
scary.
But you know what? You know what happened? When I look at what I did last year,
Mhm.
when I look at what I did last year, that is what gives me the push
Mhm.
to say it is not impossible. Because
Mhm.
this time last year, I was maybe at like $8,000 this
Mhm.
time last year,
Mhm.
and I ended the year at $35,000.
Mhm.
And that is what I look at. And it gives me that push
Yeah.
to know that, my God, I can do it, you
Mhm.
know? So it's so true, guys. It is possible, it is doable, it is hard work.
Yeah, it is.
And I think if we can come up with some ideas, those of you who are ardent church people, you can perhaps ask your pastor, priest, or whatever, you know, if maybe one day you can set up a table,
Mhm.
you know, you just never can tell, and just have some either have some stuff or just have some books or whatnot, and just, you know, do something. You know, we can do it. We can do it, guys. We can do it. And speaking of doing it, I think we all have earned our keychain. Woo!
Let's give ourselves a round of applause.
I think
Yes.
everybody on this line has earned it.
Give me
Yes.
the money.
What? What you said, Miss Brown?
Give me the money.
Oh, gosh. Yes, we've earned it. We've earned it. So congratulations, everybody, that you have earned the keychain. And imagine, I mean, I'm sorry, guys. I congratulate all of you, but I really have to zero in on Kayla because she just started. So a bigger round of applause to you, girl. Bigger round of applause to
you.
you. She just started
Congratulations.
her first 3 campaigns and she earned this. I mean, who says you can't go to Hawaii, girl? Who's to say that? You
Congratulations.
know, congratulations. So, you know, we've all been in this thing for a while, but she just started and she hasn't missed a campaign, you know. So that's good. That's
That's
just
good.
that's
That's
just
good.
good, man. I never earned anything when I just started.
No, we didn't. But that's good.
So, you know, and that is why we appreciate these smaller incentives that Avon gives, that really it encourages you and it pushes you to you know, to be working harder. And then we had a local incentive where I challenged the team to have a sale. If you had sale of over $400, I would give you $50 or $250, and I would give you $25. Well, I'm happy to say that Miss Jeannie earned $25. Woo-hoo!
Yes, you, Miss Jeannie.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. So sorry, Miss Brown missed it by a couple of dollars, you know. So I'll have an encouragement gift for you, Miss Brown.
That's okay. It's okay. I'm not a sore loser.
But congratulations, Jeannie. You
Thank you. Thank
working
you.
hard. And yeah, Charlotte saying congratulations, Jeannie. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. So that's
I'm trying.
That's really good, guys. That's really
I'm
good.
trying.
Anybody has any questions or any comments, anything that's bugging you, anything you want us to clarify, anything you want us to talk about? We're going to be ending the meeting soon, but I just want to give you the opportunity to, you know, let us know at this point if you, yes, Jeannie.
I have a question. I noticed on the website that the Avon now, my stuff don't come right up. I was wondering if the website crashed because I'm having a hard time. I can't even post books. I mean, I can't even post to Facebook.
When you posted?
Yeah, I'm going to, and I did it. So I just posted 2 things just now.
Okay.
But I used to be able to go into my brochures and then go down to Facebook. But I can't, it takes a minute for me to even get that screen. I can't even get that screen. It keeps saying that, you know, there's an error. There's an error. So I think I'm going to, how you say it, delete the Avon now and load it back onto my phone and see if that helps. But I cannot. When you go here, I have a hard time getting this screen. You can't see it. Yeah. You can't see it.
So this is when you're using your phone or the tablet?
Yes, the phone. I didn't even try it on the tablet because I be on my phone so much that I had downloaded, you know, put the icon on my screen. But when I go.
Do you have the app?
Yes.
Okay. Is that is that any different? Is that better? Or is the same, same issue?
It's the last 2 weeks I've been having a hard time getting on with my phone. It just load and it just load, but it never shows up. So I got to keep backing out and going back in and backing out. But that's why I said I think I'm gonna just delete the icon and just put it up there again and see if that helps it. So I was wondering if the website had crashed or something before.
It hadn't crashed, but from time to time, there are issues with it. Because that happens to me too, and I've seen people post in different groups that sometimes they have issues. Now, do you turn off your phone altogether? Do you reboot your phone frequently?
Yes, I reboot it. I do the upgrades. I do all that. It's just this here website.
Yeah. I'm not sure what, but I know from time to time it's been off. Has anybody else on the line had similar issues?
No, not at the times that I've been going on it, so I can't say.
No, mine's is working on.
What's her name again? Miss Jeffries. What are you trying to do? You trying to print books on your Facebook page?
Yes, when I go to Avon now on my phone and you go to the brochures, mine's don't. I can't even get the screen sometimes. So I back out and then go back into it again, and it's just loading. It keeps saying that it's an error, and then finally it'll pop up. So I was just wondering if
I just take the brochures that I order, that they come in the mail, with my supplies. I just take a picture of it and just put it in my gallery and just go in my gallery and just share it to Facebook.
Oh no, I was trying to do it from the actual, because I'm starting to
I never
post
tried it
like
from the app before either. I never tried it from the app.
Yeah, but
it was
yeah,
working before.
yeah, that's the
Oh,
best.
okay.
That's the best thing to do. To use to do it from. See, I'm just trying to do it now, and yeah, it work all right, you know. So I'm not sure, Jeannie.
That's the problem I'm having with my computer, my desktop computer. I can't post nothing from my desktop on Facebook, on my Facebook page. But that's why, if you notice, I'm posting stuff from my phone, because you can tell at the top, like the time and all that stuff. And I really don't like working from my phone, because if I have to post pictures, sometimes it looks tacky to me on my Facebook page. I don't like that. So I'm having a problem with that too.
It doesn't even come.
Books, Angie.
Huh?
I need some more what you call them things that they gave us for free. They took them all. They don't have them no more. The receipt books.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you may have to just get some from the dollar store.
They don't have them like the ones they got like them. They different. They don't like them.
I may have some Miss Brown. Let me check around and see. I think I have either one or two, and I don't really use them, so I could give it.
Did you get my little thing I sent you on Messenger?
No.
I'm
sorry, I don't have Messenger on my phone, so I usually have to wait until I go on my
your phone number, because I don't have your number. I sent it to Angie. I'm surprised Angie didn't send it to you and Orinthia.
Oh, I didn't get
that. Take my number now, 862.
Wait. Hold on, please. Oh, there you go. I'm burning up in here. Thank you, Jesus.
Tamra, type it in the chat.
All right, I'll put it in the chat, Miss Brown.
All right, thank you.
Miss Charlotte, you had said something?
No, I didn't say anything.
Okay.
So I'm like Caretha too. So I'm just.
But she cannot see Angeline.
Oh, because you're on the phone?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'll text it to you. I'll share it. I'll text it to you.
Yeah, so shop our brochures. When I even scroll down to the bottom, there's no Facebook, Twitter, there's nothing there. And it used to be there.
It probably
no. What happened is, when it goes shop our brochures, you gotta click on the brochure. That brochure 15. You gotta just click on the cover. Don't go any further. Just click on the cover of campaign 15, and then you'll see it at the bottom. Still nothing? Tamra, Charlotte, did you say you're interested in going to Hawaii?
I'm not gonna be able to go because of the points I have. I'm not gonna be able to go.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Yeah, I was just checking because Tamra, I'm wondering whether it might best serve us to have an in-person.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah? Yes. Since we're all,
I think it's better if we do in person,
local.
so we can. Yeah.
Yes. So so guys, we'll definitely be in touch with you about that.
You'll plan it, Angeline.
Yeah. But it will be very soon, because we do not have a lot of time. So it might be this week, whether or not Orinthia is available. We'll just, Tamra and I will just do it. So I'll reach out to you for you to tell me what's the best evening to do it. It's more than likely gonna be here at my place.
Viva de Angeline.
Yeah, right. Yeah. And Jeannie, I'm really sorry, you know, about that. And things like those, you know, we'll spend a few minutes and get them situated as well.
Yeah, I figured out another way.
Okay, good. Okay, good. All right, guys, anything else?
No.
Okay, so congrats again. I was watching Charlotte. Looked like she was gonna.
I said, no, I don't have any.
Okay. Yeah. Congrats again to everybody who has earned the keychain. And when you get it, then we'll definitely have a keychain party. Yeah. And remember, we are here for you. Let us know anytime you have any issues. Tamra, Caritha, and I are going to Avon Con, going to our conference in August. So we are excited about that.
Wow.
Definitely looking forward to going to Florida.
Y'all just going? Oh, you're going to Florida? Ooh.
Yeah, it's Florida.
Just don't go with them people when that building collapsed.
Oh, no. Avon, yeah, no. Anyway, guys, have a great night. And
you too, everybody.
we'll be in touch. Take care, everybody. See you.
Thank
Bye,
you.
Charlotte, Jean.
Good night. Good night.
Good night.
I love y'all.
Love you all.
Love you too.
Love you too.
Bye-bye.
Ooh.